What's up, people of YouTube? This is Twirler here, bringing you guys another top 10 on my channel today. And this week's top 10 is going to be the top 10 shotguns in Call of Duty history, up to Advanced Warfare, of course. You know, surprisingly, this list was kind of hard to come up with. I didn't think it would be as difficult as it is, because I feel like we've had a really thick history in Call of Duty with OP shotguns, just generally really good, strong shotguns. But for some reason that wasn't the case. I couldn't find very many. I mean, I got my 10 here, but the last 2 to 3 were definitely ones that it took some time to decide if they should even be on the list. But we're going to break right into this, and at number 10, we have the World at War Trench Gun. Some people would probably say that the World at War Trench Gun needs to be higher on the list, but I didn't play a whole lot of World at War to be able to say, hey, you know, this gun needs to be here for sure at this number. So from what I remember from the trench gun was it was really zombies, especially. I liked it. That's where I got most of my experience with it, because when I played World at War, I used things like SMGs and assault rifles and stuff. So trench gun at number 10. Now at number 9, I have the Black Ops 1 Stakeout. Now the Black Ops 1 Stakeout was one of those guns where it was hard for me to decide if it should be on this list, because to be honest, Call of Duty Black Ops 1 did not have any, and I mean any, good shotguns. Like, they were all pretty much awful. I never had any good experiences with the shotguns in Black Ops 1, but was not my thing. At number 8, we have the AA-12 from Modern Warfare 2. The AA-12 is a very historical gun as far as Modern Warfare 2 goes, and Modern Warfare 2 in general was a very historical game when it comes to shotguns, because as you guys are going to see on this list, I have several guns from Modern Warfare 2 on here. The AA-12 is one of those guns that you see in movies, and it's just kind of like, wow, I want to use that in the game, you know? And when you used it in the game, it was so, I don't know, it was so empowering. It was just like, do, and it would just wipe out everyone. So that's why it's on here. The Modern Warfare 3 version was not very good, but definitely go with the Modern Warfare 2 version. Anyways, moving on to number 7, we have the TAC-19 from Advanced Warfare. Now, it was hard for me to put this one on here because the TAC-19 is really young in the Call of Duty franchise, and it's not that great of a gun, but with the variants it is. I think it's the Sledgehammer or the Facehammer or whatever it is. Then it's an amazing gun. I've had fun using it here and there in Advanced Warfare, but for the most part, it's definitely a good gun to use. It's solid, especially if you can get a good variant. Then it's just, it blows multiple other guns out of the water, especially in those close range situations. At number 6, we have the Ghost Bulldog. I wasn't the one to run the shotgun when I played competitive in Call of Duty Ghosts, but I had friends who on my team would run the shotgun, especially on the map Sovereign, down into the little snake tunnel underneath the control room area, taking a shotgun down there, maybe tossing smoke. It was a very good tactic, and it usually worked. And it was one of those guns where if you were in close range, nothing could stand up against it. It didn't matter if you had the MTAR-X or the Vector. If you were close enough, you were done. Moving on to number 5, we have the Black Ops 2 KSG. This gun, the reason why it's on this list is because if you were accurate, this gun was deadly. If you were to run into somebody with a really good accuracy, you might as well just call it quits, because if they're using the KSG, and you could be almost halfway across the map and you're still going to get killed by this, especially if it's an upper chest to headshot range kill. There's nothing you can do about it. Moving on to number 4, we have the Striker from Modern Warfare 3. My friend Weimer actually got a Moab in Modern Warfare 3 on the map Mission on playing Team Defender with the Striker. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. I mean, 1, because Team Defender is such a short game mode, and 2, because, well, it's a Striker. And that was like a 25-30 kill streak, something like that. Just blows my mind. I don't know how he did it. I never got a Moab. Wished I did, but just it never happened. Moving on to number 3, we're getting into the really nitty-gritty ones here. The one and only historical SPAS-12 from Modern Warfare 2. Everybody knows this gun. This gun was iconic. A lot of people used it. A lot of people liked it. I think of, oh man, what's his name? From Modern Warfare 2, I was a YouTuber. He would pick up the Modern Warfare 2 SPAS-12, and he would just go ham with it. Gosh, what's his name? Guys, if you know his name, comment down below. I can't think of it right now, but he was insane. He had to have been the world player at the time. Had to have been. Just had to. Moving on to number 2, we have the Black Ops 2 R870. Who can forget this gun? I couldn't forget it. There's no way. This gun, you could put this gun on the biggest map in Black Ops 2, and this is coming from a game that, where I feel like anyway, that the guns were pretty well balanced. Like, I could pick up any one of those guns and do good with it, but that the guns were pretty well balanced, and you could pick up the shotgun and you could pretty much go double positive with it on any map, as long as you knew what you were doing. So, I mean, the R870 is one of the guns in Call of Duty history. Sometimes it was a little bit, you know, like action-wise, sometimes it was a little bit wonky, but for the most part, it's a pretty rock-solid gun. Moving on to number 1. The big bad number 1, dual-wield models from Modern Warfare 2. These things were more of a glitch hack thingy, and it caught fire, man. Everybody used them. They were so good. They were so good to the extent where it wasn't good for them to be there, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, the dual-wield models is a very infamous gun in the Call of Duty series, guns, I should say, and always will be. People are going to look back on Modern Warfare 2, and they're going to have good memories, and then they're going to remember dual-wield models, noob tubes, one-man army noob tubes, so on and so forth. Anyways, guys, that's all I've got for this week's top 10. Please comment down below what you guys want to see on next week's top 10. Also, the video you guys are going to see on screen, the last video that I made, Twitter and Facebook links will be down in the description. Please, guys, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, helps me grow, helps me put out better content, and deuces.